Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Pro Charts video. My name is Jake Sweeney here, trader here at Verified Investing. And today we're going to be diving into some crypto. I know we covered it earlier this week on Monday, but after some dovish comments from Fed Chair Warsh and the overall market selling off today, money seems to be rotating into crypto and is getting a nice bounce all across Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana. And we got one new name we're going to check out and chart at the end. So stay tuned. Watch till then and find out. Let's get into the charts, guys. We're going to check out Bitcoin first. As we see today, guys, huge day for Bitcoin, as just yesterday we made this new low of 57,735, and it looked like we were going to continue to go lower, and we tested this trend line here. And since that, we recovered, and now we're pushing back up 3% today since yesterday. As we see here, though, guys, at the 62,200 level, we were able to clear 62,000 earlier in the day, and we got shut down by this low pivot that has been rejecting price for a few weeks now. Right here, as well as price action before when it was support, it is now acting as resistance to the upside. So it's a good sign that Bitcoin was able to jump back up above 60,000, yet 61,000, a great $1,000 jump. But this is the first key resistance for Bitcoin that we have to take out, is the 62,200 level. Above that, that can give us a chance at this low pivot for Bitcoin to get back up 65,000. That's from this low pivot on the 23rd of October, 2024. And then we could get up to this top, trying to get Bitcoin really back up to break this structure of just lower lows is this pivot right here from this overall structure above at 66,798, just right here above at this pivot top. So a tighter resistance zone here. So here are a few key levels, 1, 2, 3, that are near term for Bitcoin to overcome. To the downside, if this is a fake out, this 59 pivot should still act as support as it did the past couple weeks. So this is the first level for key support to the downside. And then yesterday's low pivot of 57,735. Below that, if we continue to go lower, I have this nice pivot here from April 30th of 2024. And that would offer some other support. Sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see on that one since it's so far back. But yes, a nice cleaner support right here, this low pivot. And you could use these preceding as well. What I have is from price action from these lower lows, I took this pivot here. And if we zoom in, we have this pivot here. And price is able to catch this one. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Catching this lower pivots as well. So try and mess around with these trend lines, guys. This is a good one that could act as further support. We shall see. And a note too, guys, from the pattern that we did call on Monday. I just wanted to own up and say that I did call a head and shoulders on the Bitcoin chart. Typical head and shoulders, you want a flat neckline or slight upsloping, and then I have downsloping neckline. I just simply got my patterns confused, and it was a bad call. And I just wanted to own up for that, and that is not the standard for VI. We want to make sure for a good head and shoulders, it would be a even neckline or slight upsloping. And then for an inverted head and shoulders, then it's okay to have a downsloping neckline. But just wanted to share that, guys. Let's get back to the Bitcoin chart. We got that covered. We're going to go on to Ethereum. Ethereum, same thing as well today, up $94 or 6% as it got shut down by this downsloping trend line. We check it out here. This pivot top from early January going all the way through this price action. And I do like this price action here actually strengthens my trend line as price moved above it and went back to the trend line, bounced off, and came back in. Kept trying to push above it and is now resistance. It since came away from it. Price tried to push up here, but was shut down at this resistance. So right now, this is the key resistance Ethereum has to take down, is this downsloping trend line. And then also it has to reclaim this low pivot at 1742. So a tight resistance zone here first has to get above this trend line that's shooting in price, bringing it down. It can even kind of bring this lower trend line already having 3 touches. So kind of curious to see if price closes, sub 1700 or if it fades per se for the day. Not necessarily close, but you guys know what I mean. To the upside, if price gets past these key resistance levels, then, we're going to have this pivot top here at the $1,848 level, and then also the $1,800 psychological level. These two are more key resistance levels that'll be above this confluence zone. To the downside, I also have this rising trend line from higher lows, 1, 2, 3 higher lows. So this also could be a key support trend line. And you could also use these 2 pivots at 1538 and 1505 as key support levels to the downside should Ethereum fade a little more. Interesting. And we're looking at XRP next, guys. A nice strong day for XRP as we made this bottoming tail, daily bullish bottoming tail at $1.72. And since then, price has been pushing up, kissing this trend line and now pushing up, but we're getting shut down from this low pivot at $1.1180. And then above that is this other pivot key resistance at $1.1350. This bottoming tail at $1.72 is still going to be a key pivot support. So watch should price come back down. Watch for price to test this level. And overall, though, guys, we still have this in the grand scheme of things of this wedge pattern. And price is continuing to coil and start getting more rampant. But as we see here, price was coiling, shot up, and then was rejected from this trend line. So same thing. I want to see this move shoot up as it is sharply right now and challenge this trend line and get past it. That way we can start challenging these pivots above to try and regain some strength in the altcoin. We're looking at Solana next, guys. Still in a breakout from its inverted head and shoulders. How I see here, guys, we have this down sloping neckline. Price pushed above it, retraced, and continually is pushing up. It was able to get above today this down sloping trend line that has been capping price since last November, November 11th, 2025. I have this high pivot, getting price action through here, rejection at this pivot, and then it started building this bullish formation near the lows. The measured move for this inverted head and shoulders is we go from the peak of the head to around the neckline, and it's about 33-35%. And when you take that, that's this vertical trend line here. Could even go up to this pivot, if not past a little bit, testing this pivot high here. So we'll see if the measured move plays out. Next key resistance that Solana is going to have to overcome is 87.42. Right now it's testing all this price consolidation, and see today it's getting shut down. Yeah, right here, this 83.24 level. I have this candle here, and this is a nice heavily traded level at that 83.24. So a couple hours See if crypto has a lot of volume for the rest of the day, as it's Thursday going into the holiday weekend. See if we get some follow through to take on these 3 resistance levels for Solana as it continues to break out from this pattern. All right, guys, last one we're going to check for the day is Hype USD. Hyperliquid, a new craze that retail loves, and it's a way to trade spot and others and perpetuals. We're not going to get into that. We're just going to get into the charts, guys. Right now, it's at Hyperliquid is at $66, as it's been kind of building the support here. So let's find some key levels, guys. First, I see this trend line from this low pivot right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. So here, right here, guys, is a key trend line that will act as support. And then I like this. Here's a 58.5470 as a support level to the downside. And to the upside, where are we going to find some resistance? Well, first, we have to get past this pivot for Hype at 67.71. That is the first immediate resistance. And then yeah, right here, we're going to get challenged the $70 whole round number. And then this low pivot here, which capped price and kept it under here. So those are some key levels for Hype. And that's all we're going to cover today, folks. I hope you guys have a great week. Have a happy 4th of July. Check out the rest of our videos that we'll be dropping this weekend. Plenty of content that's going to come towards you guys. And I hope you guys have a great holiday and enjoy all the World Cup games and activities with your family. Take care, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care.